that business and retired from that business and actually started her own $1 million mentorship practice. But she had some pretty incredible results after she was introduced to Lifewave products. And just last year, she said, you know what? I am doing Lifewave all the way. And she gave up that practice and went straight to SPD. I know. So it's pretty incredible. So when Teresa and I talk, we talk a lot about how she really takes advantage of some of the tools and resources that help her scale her business. And like we said, everything's changing and evolving right now. And so, Teresa, can you talk to us a little bit about how you're embracing those changes with the systems and the things that you do in your business to help people feel included?
Absolutely. Well, hello, everyone. Hello, virtual attendees. And wow, what a day. And so before I answer your question, I would love to give everyone here just a little hope. You know, it's true, I was with a cosmetic company for 28 years. It's true, there were 18 earned pink Cadillacs. I resigned from that company over 12 years at this point and never saw myself going back into direct sales or network marketing. Definitely developed this beautiful, successful $1 million mentorship practice where I was really just coaching and helping other people to find inner peace and prosperity. But it was my own 10-year struggle with insomnia that got my attention when somebody mentioned the patches. Now, the reason I'm sharing this is because I am someone that started Lifewave with no team behind me. I came in and I sponsored one person. So no matter who you are, what you bring to the company as far as experience or no experience, every one of you can make something great out of this. Agreed? Now, as far as systems, here's what I know for sure. As far as messaging, my message, because we are absolutely an incredible, innovative, but yet ever needing to evolve company, and that also includes leaders and leadership. So the message that I am continuing to talk about is the 3 phases of this business. Understanding that phase 1, everyone, no matter what your level is, understanding that you might get through each phase a little quicker, but everyone still needs to get to each phase, get through each phase. Phase 1 is when you come in. Phase 1 is when you are open and you're willing to learn. Phase 1 is when you're literally, you're willing to be coached and you're willing to be mentored. Phase 1 is when you're asking for help. Phase 1 is when you're learning about how to streamline, how to use company tools. Phase 1 is where you learn, and now being able to use these incredible innovative tools that we just were given preview of. Phase 1 is when you don't quit. Phase 1 is when you commit. Here's why. In phase 1 is where 90% of people quit. Don't quit. Phase 2. Phase 2, this is when you are figuring some things out. This is when you're understanding leverage. This is when you're understanding, use your leader's experience to leverage. Phase 2, this is when you're figuring some things out. Phase 2 is the only way you get to phase 3. And phase 3, you're gonna like this phase. Phase 3 is where 90% of the wealth is created. 90% of the wealth is created. Yes, there's going to be exceptional people that come in and make incredible, exceptional things happen. We are to be inspired by that because it's possible. But follow and understand, that no matter what David does with our technology, it's still a business with 3 phases. Then there's understanding. We all, we heard, different concepts of income generating activities, right? The modes of daily operations. But it really boils down to understanding the way the human brain works. I teach something called the rule of 5. Science has proven that the human brain goes into automatic unconscious overwhelm. When you put on paper, for those of you that like to create a list, this is my system, by the way. It's earned me millions of dollars practicing the rule of 5. Every night before I go to bed, I ask myself, I connect with, again, my purpose, the divine, understanding that every night before you go to bed, that's where the wisdom teacher really, really lives, in this beautiful, quiet space. Ask yourself, what are the 5 things I can do the next day? That if I did those things, income producing, income generating, results generating actions, 5 at a time, anything over 5, unconsciously, you go into overwhelm. Rule of 5, 5 things done a day, let's do the math. That's 150 victories, 150 results every single month. Then there's the understanding that we have the tools. The secret is, the shortcut is, we've heard it. It's been a loud and clear message here. You've got to be willing to just plug into experience. I had a very smart daddy, and he would say to me, don't take advice. Don't take advice from anyone that hasn't already driven down the road or went to the destination. It's like, don't ask for directions for someone who hasn't already gone there. And so be really conscious. It is a system, because you got to protect the mindset. Don't be where I'm going with this is, surround yourself with balcony people. There's balcony people, there's basement people. The balcony people, you'll soon figure those out. They're the people that will edify you. You will feel encouraged. You will be inspired. You will feel more energy after spending time with them in person or on the phone. That is a part of a success system. Basement people, right? So, rule of 5, understanding the 3 phases. Phase 1 is where 90% of people, yet in phase 3 is where 90% of your wealth is found. Surround yourself with balcony people. Don't take advice from anyone who hasn't gone and achieved in this industry. Trust your mentors, your coaches, your upline leaders who have already proven themselves with their results. And without a doubt, understanding that in the beginning, if you understand this, that in the beginning, of course it may feel as if you are working a lot harder than you are earning, but then it will turn and you will earn far more than you actually ever work. Never give up in this industry, but most importantly, you yourself have the inner system to check in with yourself every day. Trust that intuition, that divine guided intuition. There are systems on the outside, and then there's the most powerful system, your own inner wisdom.